Hey guys, welcome to today's show. Happy Friday morning to everybody. Hope everybody's enjoying their Friday morning and their end of the week. For those, some of those are it's payday today, right? Got to enjoy the Friday. Got to enjoy the weekend. I know I'm enjoying my Friday. I got my coffee right now in my hand. Nice French roast coffee. Gotta love the coffee in the morning. That's how I start my day. Guys, we got a story here on the show. You're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned. Don't hit the dial. Be right back, guys.
Rated mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Broadcasting from the Big Peach of Atlanta, Georgia. A show unfiltered, unscripted, raw. The Patriot Angle Podcast.
Alrighty, guys. Welcome to today's show. Happy Friday to everyone out there in the Patriot Unfiltered Nation. As rest of the world, happy Friday to everyone, guys. We have a story here. I've seen this story coming out of... Where the hell was this story out of? Orlando, right? The Orlando Journal. That Sunrail and Brightline, their deal, have been reached for connecting Central Florida attractions in Orlando International Airport. That's good news. Damn good news. A lot of people that do live in the Sunshine State are familiar with the Sunrail and Brightline commuter trains. Both Sunrail and Brightline. Sunrail basically operating out of Orlando, Florida, in the downtown areas of Orlando, reaching all the way up to the Volusia County line near western parts of Daytona. Brightline pretty much down in South Florida, operating from Miami to West Palm Beach. Now, the good news out of this, guys, is there's sort of like partnership going to happen here between the Sunrail and Brightline company, that basically Brightline and Sunrail are going to basically merge together. Okay, where Sunrail is going to allow Brightline to use its rails from the West Palm Beach corridor all the way through Orlando, which is great news. You know, commuters can actually go from Orlando down to Miami, which I'm told by a lot of people that do live in the state of Florida that sometimes the traffic can be unbearable. Right? We all know the traffic is crazy in Florida, as well as any other huge state. Now, Sunrail, guys, and Brightline are going to team up, like I mentioned, to extend the rail service through Orlando to Tampa, which that is going to happen in the near future. They want to basically extend it past Orlando. So eventually you're going to be able to go from Tampa Bay all the way down to Miami. How about those marbles, huh? Which would also include the station near Walt Disney World. And there was a tweet coming out of Representative Darren Soto, basically saying, at Ride Sunrail and at Go Brightline, the deal has been reached. Connects workers and tourists from Sunrail to at MCO and at Disney, at Universal, ORL, at SeaWorld, and iDrive and Brightline to Tampa. Proud to support grants to keep Central Florida moving. That was coming out of Representative Darren Soto's Twitter account. He posted that just the other day on April 6th. So that was, 2 days ago. Posted that, put a nice little picture there on his Twitter account, which is cool. You know, I really like to see, commuter rails such as Sunrail and Brightline and other commuter trains along the country pretty much work together instead of against each other. So that's some good stuff for the state of Florida. Good stuff for tourists. Good stuff for commuters. People just traveling through the state of Florida. Awesome news. I love to hear it. Love to hear it. So also, Representative Darren Soto also tweeted this afternoon that a deal had been reached as well, like we mentioned, to Brightline connecting to eventually Tampa Bay. Though this new partnership, guys, would lease rights to Sunrail from Brightline for an east to west corridor connecting the airport to Sunrail's current north and south tracks, the Orange County Convention Center and South International Drive. The Orlando Sentinel reports this. They reported this just the other day, that Brightline would then still build its own tracks from Walt Disney World Resort area to Tampa. So they're going to build their own tracks from the actual theme park there in Disney, going to Tampa. So I'm sure that's going to be like 5-10 years in the making, because this takes time, guys. Now the Orlando mayor, Buddy Dyer, said this in a proposed east-west corridor, that he says that I'm calling this the trains, or let me rephrase that. I'm calling this the jobs train, whatever the hell that means. That he also said that connecting to the airport would make Sunrail run more often later into the night and weekends. That's good, guys. We need more rail service in this country, without a doubt. I agree with a lot of, congressional leaders in the state, also including the Orlando mayor, Buddy Dyer, making a statement there. Of course, according to the representative that represents that state, according to Soto, a decision must be made by summertime if they want to eventually extend that offer from Disney World to Tampa Bay. Now, the first announcements for rail and for highways are going to be the big ones. And folks, this may be the biggest in the nation. I want to make sure that everybody understands this, because this is nothing, nothing small. What they want to do for the state of Florida is tremendous. Now, Sunrail service currently spans 49 miles, and that is in the Orlando area. Now, Sunrail operates out of Orlando. Everybody needs to understand the difference. Sunrail is in Orlando. Brightline is mainly in South Florida, like I mentioned, from West Palm to Miami. Now, the Sunrail service, like I said, currently spans 49 miles and includes 16 stations in Volusia, Seminole, Orange, and Osceola counties. Now, Brightline is near finishing their rail from South Florida to Orlando International Airport. Now, service is scheduled to begin around next year, the company has said. They made that announcement that it's going to try to begin its service like earlier next year, which is great. What a way to kick off, 2023, right? For the latest Disney park news and information following their Brightline service, you can follow them on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. They're saying for that Brightline, news and Spectre and all that other, stuff, guys. I will put a sound clip into sound clip, guys. Bear with me. The coffee's still meditating in the brain, right? I'm gonna put some notes in the show notes relating this on the Spotify episode, so you're gonna want to check that out. We also have other news, guys, on this topic here. I want to take a quick little break. I think I need to. I need to get some more coffee in me, and we'll be right back after these words, guys. Don't go anywhere. Hey guys, this show is now on Amazon Music and Audible. That's right. Gonna want to check us out on Amazon Audible and Amazon Music. Great set of platforms. We are so honored and grateful to be part of the Amazon team. And we're honored that they are allowing us to be launched on those two major platforms. So thank you to our new friends here on Amazon Music and Audible for choosing the Patriot Angle podcasts. Thank you very much. A true honor to be part of the Amazon team, guys.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds, and I'm here with Keith, co-star of my upcoming film, If, only in theaters May 17th. Do you want to tell people the big news? All right, I'll do it. Sign up now and you'll get unlimited for $15 a month and 6 months of Paramount Plus Essential Plan on us. MintMobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 equivalent to $15 per month. Unlimited over 40 gigabytes per month. Face lower speeds. Videos at 480p. Active Mint customers by 531.24 get 6 months of Paramount Plus Essential Plan. Auto renews after 6 months. Offer ends May 31st, 2024. Separate Paramount Plus registration required. Terms and conditions apply if rated PG.
Alrighty, guys, back to the show, guys. We're talking about the Sunrail / Brightline deal. You know, we all been hearing it. Well, not all of us, but most of us been hearing it in the state of Florida for like the last 5 years now, 5-10 years of what they want to do. And I think it's tremendous that, you know, deals are finally being made. They're, you know, people are, you know, starting to see the big picture, and I think it's tremendous. I think it's going to be a good opportunity, not only for Orlando, but for, you know, theme parks such as Disney and, you know, Universal and just different areas across Florida, or, you know, even, you know, down south, you know, in South Florida, eventually reaching its way over to Tampa Bay. It's tremendous. Tremendous opportunities, guys. Now, there was a Universal meeting about possibly a iDrive Brightline stop to help Epic, you know, to help the Epic Universal Studios Resort. There was a meeting, I'm told. And this meeting was talked about with commissioners, people in the iDrive district, right, the corridor, that they were thinking about adding a possibly a iDrive Brightline stop. How about that? That would be kind of cool, huh? Everybody knows, or everybody that have been to the International Drive area of Orlando, it is a hot spot with the hotels, restaurants, theme parks, you know, different types of attractions. That would be tremendous, guys. Though Universal Orlando Resort's new Epic Universe Park has likely been delayed until 2025, right? They were supposed to come out with this new addition to Universal Studios. It was supposed to be called the Epic Universe Park. It was supposed to basically make its debut, I believe it was like sometime this year, but, you know, with COVID and other restrictions and everything that, you know, kind of was put in place, it was delayed until like around 2025. So construction is expected to resume soon. You know, basically a lot of management that's holding responsibility to that project is saying. Now, with a Brightline train station possibly coming to Disney Springs, which is a section of Disney World, right in Osceola, Kissimmee area of Orlando, Universal is hoping a train line will also help guests get to the theme park. And they want to put that smack right in the middle of iDrive in Orlando. Now, according to the Orlando Business Journal, international drive businesses are working to get the Orlando to Tampa line connected to the busy tourist corridor. Now, one possible path for the train line has it connecting to iDrive, and now get this, guys, stakeholders, including Universal Orlando, are meeting with Brightline in hopes of creating a connection. That's tremendous, guys. Stupendous, right? Like some words that we don't normally use on the show. That's some good stuff. Damn good stuff. Now, with all this going on, guys, let me get another cup of coffee here. This is good shit here. This is really good news. Now, additional to this kind of awesome, nice news is that Orange County officials told OBJ, which is Orlando Business Journal, that future decisions are expected to occur on a transportation option connecting Brightline and iDrive. Okay, that would be good stuff. As a traveler, I do travel in Orlando sometimes on vacation, and I like to stay in the iDrive corridor. I find it to be very convenient, having everything around me, the theme parks, the attractions, the restaurants, the this, the that. So I would find that very convenient that if Brightline did have a stop on iDrive, that would be awesome. And then connecting to, Tampa Bay, just like an hour and a half away. That's great. That's great. Now the Epic Universe Park will be adjacent to iDrive. That's pretty much where they want to put it at. Previously, Universal Parks and Resorts Chairman and CEO Tom Williams stated that they would push with every bit of strength they got for a Brightline connection to iDrive. So as current plans go, the Brightline rail will connect from Miami to Orlando International Airport by next year, according to plans, current plans, right? And then go on to connect to Tampa with a stop at Walt Disney World on the way. Now, the extension from West Palm Beach to Orlando, guys, is approximately 49% complete. 49% complete. So it's damn near halfway completed. And the service is expected to start in 2023. They really don't have a date on when they were going to start this. But the rail likely won't begin service to Walt Disney World until around 2026. So you got what are we in 2022? You got 4 or 5 years in between in the making of them doing this project. That's a long way. So it's a long journey, so to speak, right? Damn long journey, said to least, to get this project done, guys. So hopefully we'll see some good stuff coming out of Central Florida with Brightline, Sunrail, adding some cool stops along the way. Hopefully we won't, guys. Thank you for tuning into today's podcast, and we will see you next week, guys. Enjoy the weekend. And remember, guys, take a gather on my two websites. We got a merchandise website, patriotunfiltered.com, with some new merchandise being added over this weekend. And we had some new content posted on our website, patriotanglepodcast.com. Some brand new content and material added. We had some new video clips added, really nice video clips added, which I thought were pretty cool. You're going to want to check them out. We did post them on our social media accounts on Instagram, which you can follow me at Patriot_Angle_Unfiltered. And then also on Facebook, the Patriot Angle Podcast. The very same content that we post on Instagram was posted on Facebook as well. So you're going to want to check that out. Some really, really cool stuff added into the show. I thought it was a cool little mix to add it in. But with that being said, guys, thanks for tuning in, and hope everybody has a good weekend, and we'll see you next week. Michael Gardner, a host like no other. Unfiltered, unscripted, uncensored.
You just heard an episode of the Patriot Angle Podcast, an Anchor platform.